Hey everyone, this is Dennis, aka Stock Operator. I want to break down market, where we're sitting for different sectors, for market in general, and I want to show you my list for potential stocks I'm looking for upcoming days. So as you can see, SPY broke 20 MA um, last week, eventually rejected and then faded all the way to 20 MA. I have this couple of trend lines. We broke this trend line and stopped. Actually, we did close below 50 MA. This looks bearish to me. I did a few analysis based on the volume. This is by far biggest volume in 3 days together compared to previous times when we were having pullbacks with 3 red days um, like here 3 days in a row. So it's a little bit concerning me. So we have another trend line on us on SPY. As you can see, this is a bigger one trend. Um, so possibly we can stop in bounds of that trend line, which also lines up, as you can see, with this level, with this pivot point. Who knows what's going to happen there? So, but actually, I'm going to put this level right here. So possible bounce of this trend line. If not, so we can watch for sell-off towards this level around 355. So there are some room. This is 100-day moving average. There's a room definitely to fall down, but maybe we're gonna get chopped. Maybe we're gonna go back and test again 20 MA. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna have some traps built here, and for bells, for bears and bulls. Q's also looking interesting. Losing 20 MA here, and but we're kind of far away from 50, which is an interesting area to look for potential bounce on tech. Tech is definitely been pretty strong. As you can see, it's a curl on IVM, a nice volume. Also far away from 50. Still have room to fall. I will be looking closely towards this area, 196, 97, and then possible bounce towards 192, and then we have area to get filled all the way to this area. I don't know if it's gonna happen. This is some sort of a big pullbacks. Who knows? So volatility definitely increased in the past 3 days, as you can see, huge volatility. During the volatile times, um, it's not that easy to trade. It's actually uh, harder than you think, especially in the morning. First 30 minutes require a lot of patience and require precisions and require actually taking singles and don't wait for your home runs because you will get stepped out so quickly with this high volatility. So generally speaking, when things like this in the market when market volatile and VIX going like this crazy, you got to be careful and watch for the opening and closing prices. See how we behave on a high and a low. See if some stocks providing strength, the strong stocks, right? Watch how prices behave around support resistance zones. Uh, Maybe you want to look for certain divergences in the market. But anyway, let's jump into sectors real quick. As you can see, this is by biggest share for SAP 500 for SPY. Biggest share size, so XLK, as you can see, tech pulling down. We have room to fall down towards this area. We can draw a trend line here for sure. I didn't do this, um, which is coming in here as well. We'll see what's going to happen. XLV is also interesting. Below 20 MA, looking a little bit bearish here. XLY came to 20, bounce here of 20. We do have room to fall into this area. As you can see, we had some prior area of kind of like a sideways channel, I would say. Um, XLC 50 filled the gap. Is also looking a little bit bearish. Financials Financials get beaten down. Look at this. We actually penetrating below 50. Um, Closed once, went above, closing second time below 50, and actually on a decent volume, and even lower than this day. This definitely look bearish to me for financials. Let's see if we can fall down towards 100-day moving average on financials, and then there's potential even window to be closed towards 200-day moving average. So XLI, what is XLI? I'm forgetting the names. Industrials. Industrial is also looking weak coming to 100-day moving average. I would look for potential bonds around this area because this is, um, oops, this is a window coming in, top of the window, and then possible fall down, maybe even a fake move down, and then back above 100-day moving average. So XLP is interesting as well. Look at this. This thing is just curling down. We're talking about consumer staples. Um, Consumer staples curling down pretty big. There's a level here. Let me change the color here. There's was a level here. As you can see, we bounced a few times. We broke. We came back. We actually tested this level. So 61.25. There's something there, and there's average 200-day possible defense there around 200-day moving average. So kind of in this market, I mean, the other four, we're not going to look at this. They generally, all of those four is only 10% of the market. But with all of these pictures, understanding where we're sitting with the market sector, I don't have a conviction. So we're gonna dump big, but I don't even have a conviction too that we're gonna go up as well. So maybe we're gonna be choppy. Maybe this market is gonna be just in general for the whole entire year one big chop fest. Who knows? So my focus will be looking for strong names and playing them around support and resistance zones. So there's a watch list for potential swing opportunities I'm looking at. AMAT looking interesting here for potential bounce below 20 EMA. Who knows what's going to happen if we're going to get bounce here, the market pushing higher. Maybe this is a good opportunity to play AMAT. Generally speaking, of being strong. If not, I'm looking to buy this name when we're going to drop towards this area when we had a consolidation for potential bounce, guys. Strong name, right? WBA recent earnings filling the window. I'm actually looking this for potential short if market will be falling. Short all the way probably to the bottom of this 20-day moving average. So we have decent room, risking a couple points. LUV looking weak. As you can see, we already below this level. I didn't put it, filled small window. Looking weak, double top here. So what I'm looking at with the market potential sell-off, as you can see, you can put a trend line, breaking a trend line. You do have 50 coming on the way. After that, I think we can drop pretty big towards 200-day, back to where we came from. RCL, this one looking really interesting. I honestly should be on this name already, but I missed. I've been focused on some speculative names lately. Most of my trades been done in this section, honestly. So, but we are inside the window. We can fall. We have room to fall. So this is something interesting to look. If market gonna have follow through, watch out for dump. Possible bounce of this area, 200-day moving average, and pop back. Everything's possible. This is the area of potential buyer stepping in, right? If not, so you can look for, this is the pure support zone towards this area. I think that's where we bounce, came, consolidated, and bounce in this area. So I would look for a strong bounce of 50 bucks. So D-Dog, a strong name. As you can see, this is a trend line we are holding right now. Still in play. The price, look at this price. Above 50, above 10 and 20. Take it or leave it, but this is a very strong name. Looking strong to me. If you analyze this fast, we had a strong push, nice price taking. I mean, the volume was kind of low, but market pullback, nice push up again, small pullback, push, kind of double top here, slightly higher top, reject on a nice volume. Actually one of the biggest volume and then pull back. Who knows what's gonna happen here? I'm looking this for a bullish scenario. CVX, look at this big wedge, and then kind of like a trend from this breakout window, breaking the trend. I don't know if this average is going to provide support, but this is the area 83.70, looking for the breakdown below that area and potential flash even lower towards this area 73 and some change. Probably average going to come close to this area. This is Chevron, right? Got beaten down a little bit. All right, WDAY. Nice trend. We were chopping here in this range, broke, pullback, still in a trend line. Still looking strong. Who knows what's going to happen with this name, but I'm looking this for the upside. Maybe risking 220s and curl up all the way to 240 and break. SE, still strong on uptrend name, still limited. Maybe another pullback. It's actually have a nice short float. It used to be higher, I think. Chewy, Chewy, generally strong name. I have a couple levels. Maybe we can pull back towards this area. Maybe 50-day moving average. I'm looking to buy there. Apple, strong earnings, strong name, big uptrend. I'm looking towards these areas to grab some shares and build position. Facebook, this one could be very interesting. As you can see, we have a little window here, consolidation, breakout, pullback, testing this window, test it again. Now we're falling. What is this? 200-day moving average. Look at this. This is defense coming in for 200-day. I think we're actually going to break this, honestly, if the market going to go follow through. So potential good area to buy around 235, 244, maybe small size 244, then add a little bit more here. So this looks very interesting to me. Walmart also beaten down, kind of pulling down below 100-day, 50, and all of those averages. So this is the area I'm looking at to buy. Strong name. As you can see, if you buy somewhere here, you buy in cheap on discount because stock already show you that it can go all the way to 150. So it's a pretty decent risk reward, risking below here. You want to buy kind of on a reversal candle or on a quick pullback or something like that. Microsoft, also strong name. This is the area really where I'm looking at to buy. I hope the average is going to come. If we're going to drop, so somewhere around 215-ish. DD, looking for this flag. Who knows, maybe we're going to break soon. Nice volume, maybe we're going to chop in this area. About 45 million shares shorted. WDC, we had a earnings play on this one. With the weakness, we can actually sell all the way back towards 50 bucks. Maybe shorting this name for the breakdown wouldn't be a bad idea. BLNK is still on this uptrend, looking for consolidation here and push back. So how many legs we did? So one leg, pull back, two legs, pull back, three, kind of start chopping here. So kind of, looking for another bounce here. One, two, third bounce coming in here. Why not, right? This one is looking interesting. ARCT, float 21 million, a little bit on a low float side, but potential curl, as you can see, price curling, potential breakout towards the top of the window. The risk reward is there, and why not to try something like this if the market gonna run. So run, by the way, we have a trend line here, comes to an average. I already tried playing of 50, it didn't work. So, well, it looks weak. I think they're still selling, looking for the bounce towards this area. If it's not going to work out, probably towards some of this area. Name general strong. So T-Dog, 90 MA defense, 10 MA, whatever. I want to look for 20 MA. This is a really nice area. As you can see, we bounced a few times. I don't know why I didn't play this right here, but it's such a great breakout of this area. That's why you got to keep watching them, put alerts and stuff like that. Tesla looking for pullback towards 700. That's where I'm actually looking for a quick bounce, maybe back to 800, couple, $100 play. Who knows, maybe break down below towards this area. So this is my kind of swing list. I will add more while we research tomorrow and see what's other people watching, pick ideas from other minds. A few names I pick for daily setups. APHA, wheat company, looking for actually shorting this name below this consolidation. Potential breakdown. I do like this reversals forming, and we had a nice run. I want to short this all the way back to $10. Maybe it's gonna have some resistance around 1063, but $10, that's ideal area. The whole number usually provides some bounces. If so, we also can have another good bounce around this 50-day moving average. So this is my short idea. We have shares. GM looking interesting, still strong. Maybe another day of pullback towards 50 or 20. We kind of 20 would be nice for a quick pullback. As you can see, it's gonna land up in these day levels and maybe start curling up. You can also put a trend line here. And see, maybe at some point we're gonna build a flag and start curling up on GM. Roku looking interesting. I want to short this name, swing, risking 400 and run it this to 343. I know maybe risk reward it's like about like 1.5 to R. But if momentum gonna carry over to the downside, I think this one could. First of all, this can happen in a day, and second of all, if it's not gonna provide some support here, maybe we can even deep lower towards 316, 300. The price just came to 445. I mean, now we're down $50, 60, $70, maybe another, 40, $50 would be appropriate for this name. This is such a big run, 63 to 500. So another name looking interesting, Baidu. Potential breakdown below 20, shorting this all the way to 200s could be something interesting. All right, now I'm gonna jump. It's already 16 minutes, but a lot to talk. Some speculative names I have here, and let's talk about them. I missed one. SLV, silver. We gotta talk about silver as well. The GME, I think still in play. This thing is just massive strong. I think we can continue honestly on this name to go even higher. You gotta keep watching, you gotta keep playing this name. I think it still offers amazing opportunities. No shares to short, but I mean, day trading on the long side, it offers great opportunities. Something to be aware. AMC in the same boat. Look at this pre-market. If I can find you good levels. Look at this pre-market, beautiful scalping opportunities, then coming again and again. So names like this, they offer amazing actually scalp opportunities, and the price is low, so you can get pretty good size, couple thousand shares. RMO, it's kind of speculative name, looking to the downside. Who knows? At some point, maybe we will squeeze to the upside or bounce. QS kind of in the same position, looking weak like that. MAC pulling down towards 1450. At some point, shorts will be covering, and probably we're gonna have a nice bounce on this name. Let me see. This part also was on squeeze, pulling down, so I want to see a little bit momentum dies off, chilling around 15, averages coming away, and we can bounce. SDC, similar scenario, speculative name, gotta keep watching Snow. It's by far my favorite name. Institutional ownership like 90% or something, 98. So this is very interesting play. 45 million float, short float 9 mil. So I don't mind playing, because this thing, if it's going around, think about it. So we're in the bottom of this channel. This is a supply zone, right? That's where support is coming in right on double bottom. So possibly we can push to the upside. And think about it, this like run towards 400, back towards 400. That's such a crazy push. So we will risk of a little bit. I think it offers such a great risk reward. Maybe even a 50% of this. Let's say it's going to be somewhere around this actually pivot point, plus minus 350. So that's my kind of target, and maybe pushing even higher. So I'm thinking about playing this long. Fubo, also interesting, looking for pullback on this name. Futu, been in play, maybe shorting this. Too many rejection to the upside. We have shares to short. Below breakdown of 10 EMA, this all of these levels, I'm looking for a quick dump towards $70, 77, 20 EMA. Spacey E in play as well, lower volume, kind of getting into this chop. Who knows what's gonna happen, but still on watch, guys. mRNA double tapping here, volume came in. I don't know, I'm still keeping this on speculative names, but I'll see what's gonna happen. CGC looking for reversal, 4 days run, a little bit of reject. Volume came in, shorts again already in, so maybe it can offer some nice short setup towards this couple of levels. I put it here, BBBY. Also in play, crazy name, like some other ones. So this is the channel, and that's where positions were built here. So looking for the bounce towards, 20 MA right here, and short's gonna cover. SRNA being in play. I already get out of this name, looking for consolidation and continuation. Workhorse, another strong name. Just keep watching this. Squeezes coming in right and left and just has momentum. AAL, crazy one as well. Back towards 1470 would be a nice area of play and bounce towards like 16, this area. But who knows, maybe they're going to actually provide some bounce around this area. As you can see, that's where we closed. That's where we came a couple times. Maybe we're going to see a little bit of squeeze coming in on this name on Monday. So NVAX, also a crazy one, running huge, quick pullback was amazing right here, you guys. If you don't know what is quick pullback, you got to learn this setup strategy. This is like beautiful. You could play long here and think about it. 175-ish all the way to 230. Dude, this is like 60 points on, Jesus, this is like, you can make a monthly return on this name. Anyway, IFF is another speculative, building this flag to the downside. I think it's also a shorted name, kind of heavily shorted name, 29 million, so like 30%ish. So looking for this consolidation and maybe bounce of the low and play to the upside. VXRT was a strong one pushing. Looking for continuation on this name. Pretty nice, strong close. Yeah, we did have a rejection, high volume back holder. We'll be sitting here with a decent share size. Maybe like, you can look at all of this. But also shorts as well. I think it's a good amount, like 5-10 million shares probably shorted there. So AG, it's also the squeezer name. Looking for is a breakout above 1917. Let's see how we look here. So yeah, we got some consolidation, people shorting it to 950, so 20. So looking breakout above that area, or maybe looking for a short opportunity to the downside at some point. No rushing, gotta be looking for that setup like here, I mean, this is not the best idea, but BB is also in play. Just keeping on watch, looking for potential bounce at some point coming to this area right now. I still think we can have a little bit of drop here. Vuzi on the trend line, potential bounce here coming in over the prior levels. As you can see, we actually stopped at this area and curl back. Curl back maybe half point towards like 1325. The risk reward is there. BNGO still in play. This trend line tail is another one pulling down towards 90 MA, 10 MA. And then maybe it's gonna sit here and push back a little bit. All right, MVIS on a trend line, bounce like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's like this, a little bit penetrating below this area, but we'll see what's gonna happen, which way we're gonna squeeze, up or down. And then DM, strong one, looking maybe drop towards 1140, and I'll re-enter this position. I close my swing position. I was like from 825. This is amazing from this area, about it right here, towards 17 I sold, and I'm looking to reload again towards 12, 1140. Very, very nice name. Costs, crazy, just looking for price action, maybe short at some point. Do we have shares? Doesn't have shares. Solo on this trend line, sitting still in play. Maybe it's gonna pop, eventually gonna run a nice break. FSR still in play, consolidation, shorts here. So we just need news on this name. If news gonna come, look at this day we're on, very clean price action. So that's what I want to look for. DD looking for bounce or breakdown below this area and drop towards the average. XPEF kind of on the trend line but breaking below. I want this name to sell off towards real kind of like area where we can find a bounce, this pivot point, and the average gonna come our way. NEO is also interesting. Looking for this consolidation, honestly. Look at this. We have a little bit of window. We keep touching this area. I already played a long swing, got out like at 60, didn't work. I mean, it's still playing. How many times we did this, right? Consolidation. That's what I'm looking for. Last time I wanted a bigger consolidation here, but this thing just ripped. And I'm like, oh man, come on. So I'm thinking about buying to the low at some point. Depends on the market. Maybe we can even look towards like 50 bucks, which is a whole number, and this kind of like area, a 50-day moving average deep below this 50-day, and play a quick reversal. Corsair still in play. Already played this long from here to here. That was nuts. So still watching for upcoming earnings. POTR still watching for pullback. Nice breakout. I hate this name, but I love it. I lost like a lot of money on this one, and I made a lot of money on this one. It got me here many times for the breakout, for this wedge. For this one didn't work. This one didn't work. So I mean, this one didn't work. Tag me here, and I missed this. Unbelievable, but still in play. Nice volume came in. Looking for pullback, honestly, and then play this name. FCell. What is the chart on FCell? So FCell, as you can see, we kind of keep trending. Maybe pull back towards lower areas and push from there. GMA is strong one. Similar scenario, uptrending, upside plug. I want to see pullback on plug. We came from like freaking $5 or something. So looking for pullback towards like this area. Maybe shorting this name wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Shorting below all of this prior day levels, 62.25, 62 actually break down and dumping all the way towards this area for potential bounce of 20 could be an idea. CCIV just in place, still grinding, still holding, and silver. Guys, talks going on about them. Who's them? Wall Street Bets squeezing this name. So, silver could be one of those like lottery tickets playing. Let me remove some levels here. I want to draw something here, a new one. So silver, as you can see, it does play a big wedge here. You see it? I mean, I wouldn't say it a big wedge, but I would say like a massive wedge. So I'm looking actually this for potential breakout. If we can break and run, let's look at the bigger chart on the weekly. That's it. Okay, don't see some bigger levels, but the nice volume increasing on a weekly, as you can see, is definitely somebody was buying this deep. This is a good level to risk of 22. Far away, I wouldn't risk that far. But this was a nice deep buyer stepping in, building position, and nice squeeze coming in on a big volume. So I'm looking for breakout, honestly, above this trend line, and I would say if we're gonna break this trend line, maybe 20 cents, maybe running towards 30 bucks. So that's gonna be my target, kind of. Yep. So, and I would say that's it. That's all I'm watching. More names will come on Monday. Yeah, guys, join us on Discord. We have a nice Discord channel. You can see right here. We actually translate our morning trading, morning preparation routine here, and help each other find opportunities, trade together, make money together. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Mechanical Investors. And let's trade smart, guys. Take care.